everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are making fresh chicken and dumplings. This will be like no chicken and dumplings that you've ever had before, and it is going to be delicious. The first thing we're doing is we're starting out with a fresh rooster that likes to crow all day long. So our chickens are farm-raised, heritage breed chickens. So for our family, it's best to always put 2 chickens in the pot at once. Okay, so our chicken is all cooked and I have tore it apart. The next thing that you're going to want to do, some people like vegetables like carrots, potatoes, and celery. Some people don't. I find it very bland to just have the chicken and dumplings by itself. So I took a half a bag of baby carrots and I cut them. I took 4 small potatoes and I chopped them and diced them also. I did about a medium onion, and I just have yellow cooking onions. I buy a bag full of onions. They're about $1.99. Just always to have on hand to throw in a few extras, and 2 stalks of celery. In cooking, these little things really add and bring out a lot of flavor in your dishes. So you could, at this point, throw in noodles with your 2 cups of chicken broth, or you can do the dumplings, whichever you prefer. Now we're doing chicken and dumplings today. Something new for the kids and for the whole family. Some yummy good food. It turned out to be a rainy afternoon, and this is a great dish for a night like tonight. So here you can see I've got my chicken, my potatoes, and my carrots, my onions, and my celery. So let's get to making up some dumplings. Okay, so here in the pot, we have got some dumplings going, and you want to allow 15 to 20 minutes for your dumplings for just the cooking time. You can whip these up in literally 2 to 3 minutes. It's super easy. I will tell you, it is really good to have a rolling pin on hand. If you don't have a rolling pin, my mom used to always substitute a drinking glass. So you can use a mason jar or drinking glass if you don't have a rolling pin. The recipe for the dumplings is super easy. It's not even worth showing you. It's 1 cup of flour, a pinch of salt, and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. Mix that all together lightly with a fork. Take 2 tablespoons of butter, cut it in with a pastry blender, and roll it out. So I just used my pizza cutter to cut them into small pieces. My mom used to do giant drop dumplings, and I will tell you, they were so huge. It was 1 dumpling per plate with a pile of chicken. So everything here had been in my pot. This is a 2-dish meal. Real good for a casserole, cold nights, cold days. Very hearty. So you see I've got this nice slotted spoon. I just took everything out of my pot, reserving just my chicken broth. And you can use water. I'm actually in the process of doing maple syrup. So I swished a little bit of water around in the bottom of my maple syrup pot to get that extra flavor. So ours is going to be a little bit on the sweet side, just so that I didn't waste that maple syrup flavor. So these boil here for 15 to 20 minutes. After that time is up, we'll add everything back in. Okay, so now I've just added in my chicken and my vegetables. Let that rewarm because it has been 15 minutes. And if you make your dumplings too thick, you should cook them a little bit longer. We have a lot of little kids around here, so bite size is the way to go for us.